Hello, baseball fans. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show. Mlbthosho's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. It's interleague baseball on the show. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
1 o'clock.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Pilar is there to put it away for out number 1. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy won the National League Silver Slugger last year. You think about all the first basemen in the league that could swing the bat well and hit home runs, but he was at the top of the heap. I love watching him swing.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a
dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. One hit, one left. Now the Red Sox will get their shot, no score. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looped out towards short. And he'll go to second here. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Benintendi gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here's a pop-up now. Swanson has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And some trouble now in right field.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, J.D.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Fouled off. A pause. And the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. An inning in the books, no score on the show. New inning set to get underway, and up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to first. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield. Has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
At the plate, Adam Duvall. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Braves will settle for just the one. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Braves 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Leading off the inning, Michael Chavis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The second baseman, Michael Chavis.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Chavis is playing second base today, but by trade he's most often considered a third baseman. This one's down to third. Camargo's got it, and he goes to second with it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
The center fielder, Jackie
so striding in,
Bradley.
Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Skied into straightaway right. Acuña's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
Christian Vasquez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Popped straight up. Soroka is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Kevin.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. He's set. Here it comes. 2 out with the man at first. And it's quickly 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. Now here's the pitch.
0-1.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Chasing after it is Pillar, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. Runners off for second. He's got it, and that's the first down. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. And the pitch. Liner towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch of the at-bat. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. One-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2
third
pitch.
Baseman,
You could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Now batting, Xander Bogaerts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Chopper to short. Swanson picks it up. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Hitter, J.D.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. It remains 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Now here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Devers gloves it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Adam Duvall.
At the plate now, Adam Duvall. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Pilar is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Braves retired on just 4 pitches, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Now the pitch.
First baseman, Mitch.
And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good
Now
old-fashioned
batting,
hardball right
second
now.
baseman,
Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So here's Michael Chavis now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. It comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Chopped to third. Swanson brings it in, and he is in there.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to
bat,
leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Row, you see your shortstop get a glove on it, and you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Behind 0-2 now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about
Now
7
batting,
Ks? And we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats and the count will remain at 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. Freeman's got it. The throw pulls him off the bag. Digging in for his second at bat, Kevin Pillar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit back up the middle. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Okay, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
And to score. from third, the tying run.
That's one of those do-or-die plays right
Now
there.
batting,
Good
third
job there
baseman.
by the third baseman to
Rafael.
get it. Has to do that bare hand. That was a
Never.
strong throw to first base, but just not in time for an infield single.
Yeah, Dan, you practiced this one in spring training, the bare hand from the third baseman. It's not easy. Again, all your momentum's going towards home plate, and you try and find a way to redirect that ball to first base. One of the best in the business, but even he couldn't stop it from being an infield single.
0-2. Here it is.
Nope, that's inside.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
A 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The set. And the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat.
The center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Johan Camargo started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Line to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Ronald Acuna, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Pilar is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for Atlanta. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. He said it's tough to be successful when you can't find ways to get guys home. And while that's frustrating for everyone down here, he said sometimes you just have to move on. Move on to getting the job done next time. He also said they may try to focus on manufacturing more opportunities in traditional ways as opposed to sitting back and swinging, hoping that someone will come through with a big hit.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Acuna is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So the base is empty here with one away. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First offering on its way.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Ready on 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0-for-2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice
second baseman, Michael.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Chavis. He's 1-for-2 in this one. Popped him up. Camargo has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Striding in, Freddie Freeman, 1-for-2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Number 5.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 1-for-2 in the ballgame. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The center
field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Ozuna. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Digging in now, Christian Vasquez. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out.
The right fielder, number 5, Kevin.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First delivery to him on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Striding into the box, Adam Duvall. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
The center field.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Ender Inciarte. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1 on first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. spaced on the double
The third
play.
baseman, Johan
Well, it was a
Camargo.
promising start with the leadoff man on, and